Learning.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trish Hirschberger.
And this is a show where we talk about topics you guys send in using the hashtag Table Talk or on our subreddit r/SourceFed. Let's do.
Let's do.
I feel like I ground my name. Like, arr.
I'm good. Oh, I got 2. I got 2, you guys.
What's it
What
gonna be?
do?
Pick one.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, that person.
Why
Your
did you tell
comment
us
just
the
got
other one? What if
Ow,
that
I
was
hurt
really
my
good?
shoulder when I did that.
The weakest injury ever.
This isn't my dodgeball arm. I'm not ready.
I
for
threw a
it.
piece
This
of
one-
paper so hard I
Yeah.
pulled a
Uh-huh.
muscle.
This one is ready to go. All right.
Great sports injuries of all time.
Whatever, you guys.
Hey,
This is
she
like
played
good for you.
dodgeball last night and got a real
Yeah.
injury.
Ah, a real injury.
This
And a
woman-
cute girl touched me. It was great. All right. Andre, 420
What?
says it's true.
Are you a 12-year-old boy? A cute girl
Sometimes.
touched me. I'm okay. All
No,
right, let's
that's
go.
what happened. She carried me off the court, and then she grabbed my butt. And then
Oh,
I wasn't okay. I had to sit out the rest of the game.
Wow.
Now I'm back. I'm better than ever.
I gotta get into dodgeball.
I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. A little bit of
should-
Tupac for you. All right.
SourceFed plays dodgeball. You ready for
Sure,
that?
I'm in.
Oh, I'm 100% in, and I'm gonna
This
peg
one's too good.
all you
She does it
mofos.
every week.
I do. All
Although
girls.
that's one sport where being tiny has its advantages.
It does, but also the tall people, because they throw at arm height, you're at face level with a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
So there are teams where I'm like, that girl always throws at face level, so I'm always like, what side of the court you on? I'm gonna be on the other side.
If you're tall and bendy
It
like Bowman, you can
sucks.
just be like, woo, and it'll whiz past
But
you.
you don't want to dodge, you want to catch.
yeah, get 'em
Andre
out.
420 says, if you could instantly learn another language, which would you choose?
Oh.
Is Andre 420 related to Andre 3000 or what was that guy's name?
He's like, yes, it was Andre 3000. It's
Yeah.
spelled differently,
Yeah.
but maybe from the same
You
band.
could instantly choose another language. Our fictional languages up
I know,
for grabs.
Elvish was the first thing that
Me too,
came
that's
up.
what I thought.
Oh,
100%.
man.
Do you know
Elvish.
any Elvish phrases at all?
No.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, that's my Elvish.
That was such a dad joke.
You really don't.
100%.
right.
That was
You're
a
damn
dad
right it
joke.
is.
Steve, do you know any Elvish?
I don't know any Elvish. I do know, what is the Elvish word? Was it the Elvish word for, or was it the dwarf word for open? Remember?
That's the
It's
a
dwarven
dwarven
word.
Yeah.
word for open.
Because it was the Mines of Moria.
Mhm.
I
The
forgot what
only
word
Elvish
was.
phrase I know is Aminalani, which means I am yours to command.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's sexy.
That's a good safe word.
That was my AIM screen name.
Nerd! Nerd! Nerd!
I love that. I love that so much.
Ah, my nipple!
Kids, be nice.
All right.
I don't know. I'm kind of like the, okay. So fictional, man. All bets are off if it's fictional. But real life.
Real life.
You know what, man? I would love to learn just kind of any other language. I guess. Why not? Anything.
That
All
was
of
like a
them.
sweet build up to just everything.
You know what? I'm ashamed to say it, but I want to learn Spanish like fluently.
Don't be ashamed. That'd be
But I'm
cool.
ashamed
You're
because
ashamed to
I
admit
should
that you
already
don't know it. Yeah,
Do you
that's
get people who come up to you and start speaking Spanish like they assume you know it?
No, but I mean, some of my family members do, just to probably just to fuck with me, but no, I've never had really anybody come up to me. Sarah swears, though, that she's like, he knows Spanish. He does, because I heard him one time talking to a guy. I was like, yeah, I asked him where the bathroom was. Or like,
Donde está el baño?
yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah.
where's the food, basically.
But sometimes with languages like Japanese, where's the food?
Uh-huh.
Like with Japanese, I can hear someone and like get the gist, but like forming the sentence back is harder for me.
Well, that's I would choose if I'm going real world, but extinct Latin.
But you already know Latin.
Well, I understand Latin to translate it, but as far as like speaking Latin or comprehending someone who's speaking Latin, no.
So you're the impossible
but
person.
I would love to be able to speak it fluently. I would feel like the smartest person ever. It'd be amazing.
Like, you're the person on the team in that adventure movie where they're like, the girl who like, oh, here's this pretty girl that also speaks Latin, that knows Latin, that's here. It just so happens she's also very pretty, and she comes to read like the hieroglyphics or whatever.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the fucking thing.
Oh, the translator.
You're the real life version of that person.
I would love to be the real life version of that
I feel like
person,
Trish
yeah.
is the grown up version of interactive CD-ROM.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
okay with that
exactly. All right. Clearing my throat here, getting ready for this
Get it.
topic.
Get her.
Carlo Decker-Legond says, best villain in cinema history.
Ooh.
Best villain in cinema
If we're
history.
going like performance, we gotta say Heath Ledger's Joker is
Great.
it gives me chills.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, it's unprecedented.
Unparalleled, I would say.
And other big words. I don't know. What do we got here? Hannibal Lecter. We got Anthony Hopkins. Hannibal Lecter.
So
is
are
a
we
great
going on
villain.
performance or like the villain?
Well, I'd say like villain character.
If we're going villain character, I gotta go Maleficent.
Oh.
All right.
Man, that chick evil, holding a grudge for that long.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like super tragic ones, like ones that are tragic and also are like really smart, are different. Like they kind of like raise the bar for being a villain, like like someone that's like definitely out there as far as like villainy goes.
Makes super bad.
Yeah, super bad. It just kind of like, man, there's no getting through to that person. They're just inherently evil.
Like, what about the Duke from Moulin Rouge?
Oh, he's not a bad
He
guy,
is. He knows that Satine loves Christian. Like when he's walking in there singing Roxanne and he sees her and he rips that necklace
Well,
off.
he's super butthurt though because she
I know.
did lie
And
to
he
him
wants her
and
anyway.
say, "I'm in love with you. No, don't listen. I'm in love with you. Let me take all your money. I'm in love with
I
you."
get it. She's a whore. But even when
Literally.
he knows, I know, but even when he knows she's not into it, he still tries
I
to
just think he's
assault her.
butthurt. He's like, "You took all my money. You took all my pride. I did all this for you, and you were lying to me the whole time, you bitch."
I know.
Well, thanks for watching The View, guys. When we come back from the commercial, we're going to be talking about estrogen.
Stop it. You don't like Moulin Rouge?
No, I mean, I saw it once and was just kind of like, I'm not a big Buzz Lerman fan. I'll watch it again sometime. I know, you could say Darth Vader, you could say Freddy Krueger, you could say, like, I don't know, there's some good villains. I just can't, I think about Anthony Hopkins in as Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs, and the dude was just like a genius. He was frightening. He could be reasoned with. Like, by all accounts, he was, like, sane, but he was just, like, inherently evil and very smart.
I feel like I can't participate in this conversation anymore if we go into horror films.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't
I'm like,
seen any of that.
Well,
Alright,
I
we'll
do
pick it
like
up then.
Freddy Krueger. Remember
Yeah,
that day
Freddy
we
Krueger's
watched all the
great.
deaths from
Yes.
Nightmare? That was fun.
Yes. You know what? The Freddy movies,
not watch
some of them
that.
are pretty awful, but Dream Warriors, oh my god. That movie is awesome. Very cool.
Speaking of movies, Kessim13 says, "What is your favorite anime series/movie?"
Series. What about Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy Bebop always
Yeah.
takes, well, Cowboy Bebop / Sailor Moon, because it's got like a real
Well,
special
Sailor
place.
Moon wasn't for the guys, I think.
Sailor Moon was
so-
not, it's not for the
Yeah,
fellas,
so I wasn't
but
into that.
there's lesbians, there's trannies, there's time travel, so
All the things you need to make a
Okay.
great series.
there's good stuff. A dude who rides a motorcycle
I like Sailor
sometimes in
Moon.
like one scene.
So it's basically like The Wire. Is that what you're trying to say? It's like The Wire.
No, Sailor Moon's amazing. Cowboy Bebop is one of those that even people who don't watch anime, who see Cowboy Bebop, love it.
I
Yeah.
don't know
Everyone.
Cowboy Bebop.
What
is
are
that?
you doing? How are we
Trisha.
friends?
I don't
You
know
need to
it.
leave the room right now and show
And
you
just-
everything, including the movie.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And yeah, because I remember, man, I binged on this series like years ago.
It's so good.
And Sarah and I were just glued to the set. It's just like
Really?
very cinematic.
How many
very
are
amazing.
there? How long would it take
I don't
me?
know. It's like 3 seasons or something.
27.
Oh, that's
28?
100% doable.
It's not as long as you want it to be, and we won't spoil it, but it's one of those that at the end you're just kind of like,
I know, you're not very satisfied.
like you're just, no,
But
it's
then-
satisfying in its own really sick way.
Did it actually have a conclusion, or did
Yes.
it just cut
Yeah.
off?
No, it has a conclusion.
But then
good.
there's the movie. Are you including
Yes.
the movie in that?
No, I know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Hard Luck Woman, just like that episode. Oh.
Wait, so I can't remember. Like, I remember there were volumes, but like, are there actual seasons? There's like 3 seasons or something.
I've never
right?
watched it as a
Like a
season
s-
1, season 2.
yeah.
I've always just watched it as the complete series.
I
So
remember-
I don't
yeah.
know if there's a complete season.
Would you say it's doable in a weekend, or are the episodes too long?
They're not too long, but I would say space that out over like a week.
I see what you did there. Space it out. This is in space. This is future.
I didn't even know it was in space. Learning new things.
Guess what? It's sci-fi. and all
TIL.
that bullshit.
Yeah, it's sci-fi and it's all about the characters. It's amazing.
Wait, but as far as movies go, Akira anime.
Oh, Akira's
Akira?
good, but Totoro.
Oh yeah.
Tonari no Totoro?
How about anything Ghibli?
Mimi wo
that's out?
Sumasaba is
Ghibli.
the best Ghibli film, I think.
Which one?
Keep speaking Japanese to me, baby.
Mimi wo Sumasaba, the
like
for
it.
the heart.
I haven't seen it.
It's a
I
really good
love
one.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away is great.
So
I think
Princess Mononoke.
Mononoke is great.
I'm like, Ponyo.
that's okay.
Ponyo's
but
alright. A little too cutesy for me, but it's alright.
I think you would enjoy Spirited Away. Is it's kind of dark.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
so
I think
Epic.
I saw Spirited Away.
Oh, so it came to America and it was very big
Spirited
here.
Away is when that cool deer god is like walking in the grass
Yep,
and the flowers grow out. It's awesome.
The dragon who's throwing up blood everywhere, and the grandma.
That
What is her name?
I
It's
can't
not
remember.
Mama. It's something. It's like 2 syllables that are similar.
Baba Yaga or
Baba.
something.
It's like Baba,
Baba
something.
Yaga.
Yeah. Big head. I love it. No face. Oh, okay.
Spirited Away though is so good.
Marvel
need to
Maniac
watch
says
more.
favorite movie soundtrack. What about movies
Oh
today?
wow.
Yeah,
movie
it's a movie
soundtrack.
day.
Guys.
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, no, please.
No, please, you.
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring had one of the best soundtracks.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, so good.
I gotta say though, I'm a big movie score nerd. I have like a huge collection of movie scores, so that's something that I'm admitting right now, and I feel like a nerd about it.
I don't think you do.
I love the Back to the Future trilogy score. I love anything John Williams does. So
Yeah,
Alan
the Star
Silvestri,
Wars.
John Williams. Yeah, so Star Wars, Indiana Jones. When you hear that Indiana Jones theme, goose
You're
pimples.
pumped. You're pumped.
Goose
I
pimples.
would top that with the Jurassic Park theme.
Jurassic Park theme is
No.
great.
I would. I'm
Also
sorry.
John Williams, also great.
know.
But as far as like iconic themes go, I have to put Indy above it. I have to.
Personally, I like it better.
I might have to go Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump's great. Silvestri.
Forrest Gump's a little
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, Silvestri did all of Zemeckis, pretty much all of Zemeckis' movies. So
That
Back
was
to the
playing
Future.
in my head.
Yeah, it's good.
I can play that on the recorder.
Oh, man,
Really?
so many
Hey,
other things.
elementary school music class.
You know what else is a great soundtrack? The Amelie soundtrack is fantastic. A lot of great accordion stuff. A lot of French
I haven't
inspired.
seen that movie enough to know the soundtrack.
Wait, Trisha.
I only saw it once.
But you should be in love with that movie. It's so like creative and it's fantastical
It was
and it's a
super
beautiful
creative.
love story.
I think I was in a weird spot when I watched it, and I was like not fully
Don't be
paying
in a-
attention.
don't do
So
it.
I need to give it another go when
Yeah.
it's got my full attention.
All right, let's try to do one more
Quick,
really
quick,
fast.
real fast.
All right, here we go. Erica Amy says, would you rather watch old cheesy sitcom reruns or new daily reality TV shows forever? No contest.
old.
Yeah.
Oh, cheesy sitcoms. Because what are you considering cheesy? Because Friends, Seinfeld, those are
Well,
all old
I would go
sitcoms.
even
I
beyond
would
that
go
for
older.
cheesy.
I love Lucy.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
would
love
go to
Lucy.
like Bob Newhart and
wow.
Roseanne.
Just
and,
Newhart
like,
is so good.
Newhart's great. Newhart.
Yeah, you gotta go old.
So Newhart's the one where they're at the
They had, like, the
log
lodge,
cabin, right? Yeah. That was such
Yeah.
a
But
good
I'm like,
show.
It was.
okay, compared to new reality TV, like The Bachelor Pad and Jersey Shore.
Wait a second.
season
Now everybody
bajillion.
knows. Everybody knows it's over now. They're not doing it anymore. Everyone knows I like my Jersey Shore. It happened. I like it. It's entertaining. I would watch it with friends. We would make fun.
Yeah.
You shut your mouth.
Let's barf in the
And-
bowl together.
Ooh, people like things that we don't like. And my teen moms, I'm 16 and pregnant. They make me feel great about taking my birth control.
Sarah watches that shit. Sarah watches that
Every
shit.
time I just eat like in a popcorn bowl that I'm just shoveling
Do
in my
you,
mouth while I watch it.
Do you watch the like interventions and the like I
I
shouldn't be
used to
alive
watch.
and
I used
shit?
to watch intervention. Oh my god, I love. It's not I Shouldn't Be Alive. It's called I Survived. I think is what it's called. And it's like 3 people on this black backdrop. I think it's called I Survived. That show is fascinating. It's literally like people who are like. So then I was at a nightclub and I met this man, and then the music's like dun dun dun. And it's like, and he pulled me into his car, and then he attacked me, and then he put a knife to my throat, and he slit my throat, and I'm bleeding everywhere, and then they survived. It's awesome.
Oh my god.
I can never watch this show.
No.
Do you watch the murder shows, like the
I love-
the unsolved ones, and like the ones where it's like
No,
she was a great
no.
girl, and then one day
No,
she snapped.
those make me sad. Oh, the snapped?
Snapped, dude. Okay, so you and Sarah are a little too similar in that sense. That's ridiculous.
Really?
She watches those right
Great.
before bed too, and I'm like, fuck this, man.
She's just getting ideas of how to not
That's
get caught when
exactly.
she offs.
I know, right? I'm thinking
The-
I've got to start getting creative here
The
because this
only
shit's crazy.
horrible reality TV that I watch at all, and only sometimes, but when I do, I binge on it. Like, I won't watch it for like 9 months, and then I'll spend a whole morning just watching it. Toddlers and Tiaras.
Because you lived it.
I didn't live it. I didn't do baby pageants. I had a small run with pageants in my teen years.
Track down those photos.
Which my parents were completely against.
Were you Honey
so
Boo Boo,
I wasn't.
basically?
No, because my parents were totally against it. My mom was like, "This is so dumb. Why are you doing this?" But I was like, "No, I want to do it." And I had a great time. So I support for kids that actually want to do it. It's like dance competitions, but.
Oh, Dance Moms?
It's fun. But yeah, so
love
Toddlers
that
and
show.
Tiaras, like, For me, I'm like, oh my God, like this is the dark side of it. Because like my experience was a very positive experience, but it's just fascinating for me to be like, oh my God.
So,
At the same time that I'm like, oh, she should have worn closed-toed shoes. You get points off.
Oh, I was going to say the other show I know you love is Millionaire Matchmaker, which I think is...
Well, thank you guys so much for watching The View. Today's episode was amazing. I'm Star Jones, and or Whoopi
I'm
Goldberg.
Baba Wawa.
Who's Whoopi Goldberg? Are you Whoopi Goldberg?
No.
Is she on The View?
She was on The View. Or she
Okay.
is now? I don't know. I don't watch it. Don't pretend like this
I
is
don't
girly
watch that
talk.
either.
You guys
All
got
right.
way too girly there, all right? With the
reality
shows.
TV.
With
yeah.
the answering the question somebody sent in, I'm Steve
What?
Aragoja.
I don't even know if it was that question. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching Table Talk. If you want to submit your topics, please do so on the Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk, or go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed, and you can submit your topics there. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm McTurney.
I'm just Hirschberger.
You smell good, though,
Thank
for
you
being
very
so
much.
upset at us this morning. You smell yummy.
He only barfed a little.
I did.
So he doesn't smell like vomit yet.
There is cool.
That happens later in the day.
Oh, Steve, oh my God. Oh, that was, I literally couldn't swallow my coffee.
Oh, man. We are a treat.